Hello, everyone, and welcome to Today in Global Hack Week Day 2. I'm Quinn. I'm a coach at Major League Hacking. Today, we're going to be talking about everything that happened in Day 1 and all of the exciting bits and pieces that are coming up in Day 2. I hope you all had a great Global Hack Week so far. One day in, hopefully not too tired yet, and hopefully working on some exciting little projects. I've seen some of the streams so far. They're super cool. I mean, I don't want to spoil it. We're going to go through them in a minute, but some people are doing some awesome stuff. Before I get started, please do check in if you haven't already. The link is in the Twitch chat and also in the YouTube chat. I popped it up on screen now. So please do check in. If you check in, you get points, and you also get swag, bonus swag, in fact. So what more could you want, really? Welcome. I hope you can hear me just fine. I'm in the middle of a thunderstorm right now. Well, I say in the middle of, I'm inside, don't worry. But it's thundering outside, which is super cool. It's one of my favorite types of weather. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. A bit of rain, but I feel like, maybe there could be some interference. So if you can't hear me, let me know. Hello, welcome. We're going to give it maybe a minute or so before we get started. I know the Twitch ads can be pretty brutal at the moment, so we'll give folks a minute to get through those, and then jump in. But yeah, let me know how your Global Hack Week is going. Let me know if you've got any projects on the go. Tell me about the weather. Do you have a thunderstorm near you right now? If not, I think I'm winning, personally. Although, if you've got like nice sunny weather near a beach, I feel like that's pretty good too. That's pretty good. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to everyone who's joining. We're going to get started in just a moment. Cool. I think you know what, we can go for it. And if people join a bit late, they can always ask questions and catch up. So, as I said, welcome to Day 2 of Data Week. I am Quinn. I'm a coach at Major League Hacking. I really love R and Python. If you see me programming in anything other than R and Python, you'll probably see kind of a visible look of discomfort on my face. I also have a cat called Skipper. He's the best. Not right now, but is often trying to cause chaos and has been known to turn up on a stream before, or at least try and stand on my keyboard and things. So yeah, I'm very much a cat person. I feel like that tells you all you need to know about me, to be honest. So there you go. That's me. So let's talk about what happened in Day 1. Well, first up, we got introduced to FastN AI. And now I think this was a really cool workshop on the unified context layer, which FastN enable, and learning about how to build even more powerful agentic AI systems. I feel like this is very much the thing at the moment. Agentic AI is like super up and coming. And so building AI agents that act more intelligently is like very cool, and definitely a stream to check out. As a heads up, if you missed any of these streams, you can check them out by going along to YouTube, searching Major League Hacking. Then if you click on the live tab, you can see all of the previous recordings. So definitely do that and catch up on anything that you missed. We also hacked with MongoDB. Rosendo introduced us to various bits and pieces, including an overall introduction, looking at how we model data, and all of the different operations that we have. And I think there was a Q&A as well. So maybe you've got some questions you think, oh, maybe Rosendo has answered them already. You can check that out there. And also just get a bit of a demo of how MongoDB works. And then we also had another MongoDB workshop. This was a beginner-friendly overview of MongoDB's vector search. So again, if you're super into your LLMs, this is obviously a super important thing. Learning what vector search is, what embeddings are, and how to implement that with MongoDB. So definitely check that out as well. Awesome. Next up, we had a stream. I think this was with Ryan Lay. Yeah, Ryan number 2, as he's named himself on this on this stream. And this was an introduction to Figma Dev Mode. You can get free access to Figma Dev Mode through the education pack. All of the guidance on how to do that is on the challenges page on the Global Hack Week website. So you can check that out. The link is ghw.mlh.io/challenges. So definitely do check that out. It's got a bunch of really exciting things, but the feature challenges will include one that helps you get set up with a Figma education account. And with that, you can turn your designs on Figma into code. And that's what Ryan would have talked us through in this workshop. And you can see the ever famous lettuce that is often associated with Ryan Lay, if you haven't had the pleasure of meeting him before. Next up, we got good with Git. And this was a workshop with Wei and learning everything from rebasing and merging and commits and all the way from the ground up to the more complicated stuff. Git can be a bit of a pain. I'm sure anyone who's familiar with it knows that sometimes you can have some nasty conflicts and things. So learning from Wei, one of the best, is a real pleasure as always. So definitely do check that out if Git is something you're not quite 100% confident on. We took our first steps working with data, as is themed by the week. I think this was a bit of an introduction to pandas, maybe with NumPy. It looks like dealing with CSVs as a whole was on the kind of on the cards. We've got some plots going on here. This was with Bully, and definitely a really great introduction if data science and how we work with data as engineers is new to you. This is the stream for you. We transformed data into visualizations using AWS. This was a stream with Vincent, who is one of our newest streamers. And it's been super fun to have Vincent streaming for us again. And I definitely recommend this. This is a little screenshot that I pulled of Tableau, which is a really cool way to make data dashboards. So check this out. It's super important how we visualize data to convey it to non-technical people, and a great learning opportunity. Next up, it was me. We were looking at how to detect outliers with predictive uncertainty. What we were really looking at was out of distribution data. So data which we hadn't seen before in our training data, and thinking about how we could detect that, and the idea of like, how confident is our model? So if this is something that's interesting to you, it's very statsy. I recommend going back and having a watch. It's also very beginner friendly. So there you go. Next up, and the final stream of the day, was a GitHub Copilot workshop, making better hacks even faster. And this was with Stephen. It was super cool, and I saw a handful of you hanging out over in the mini events channel in the Discord. This is a great tool to have in your IDE. You can build so much quicker, and it's a really nice beginner introduction. So if you want to check out GitHub Copilot, I definitely do recommend it. You can get that through the student dev pack. And again, it's on those challenges. So you can find all of the information that you need there. Awesome. Well, that was it for day one, but what's happening in day two? Well, you can find out for yourself by heading along to the schedule, which I'm going to just throw the link to in the chat. It's also up on the screen. But let's have a quick talk through it first ourselves. So first up, we've got another workshop from Ryan Lay looking at how to turn our Figma designs into code using Figma Dev Mode. This was if you missed it on day one. Do not worry, you can catch it again and ask Ryan all of your questions. This is at 1 p.m. Eastern Time or 10:30 p.m. IST, and you can learn really one of the most developer-friendly and widely used, in my opinion, design tools out there. So definitely recommend. Next up, we've got a Tetris mini event from Stephen. That's at 10 p.m. Eastern Time or 7:30 a.m. IST. So pretty early wake up for you if you're over in the kind of IST time zones. This is the middle of the night for me, so I won't be there, but I am famously bad at Tetris. So maybe that's no loss, really. You'll have a great time with Stephen, though. Next up, you've got Scribble.io with Vishini, and this is at 9 a.m. Eastern Time or 6:30 p.m. IST. That's actually pretty good for all time zones, I think. So hopefully we'll see tons of people there drawing, playing Pictionary, and taking a break from our hacking. All right. And then in exactly 24 hours, you can join Shini and Vincent at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 9:30 p.m. IST. So that's this time tomorrow. And you can learn all about what's happening in day three, what's coming up, all of the exciting bits and pieces. Great. So I know that there's slightly fewer technical streams over day two, so I really recommend using your time to work on challenges. I've linked this already in the chat. Head along and see the ones that interest you. Building is the best way to learn, and so I do recommend getting started with those, seeing how many you complete, and of course, if you complete challenges, you get extra points and things as well. Sweet. Okay. we have a very exciting thing from MongoDB. You might have seen this last Global Hack Week, but don't worry if you weren't there, because I'll tell you all about it again. So you can complete what are called skills badges, and this is an additional swag winning opportunity for you. If you complete, I think, just one skills badge, so you complete just one, you will get a special MongoDB MLH co-branded sticker, and there are, I think, 5 skills badges for you to attempt. So definitely check these out. These are all on the challenges page. So if you head along to ghw.mlh.io/challenges, you'll find all of the information you need on these skill badge challenges. And I think you can also go back and watch Rosendo's streams, which give you a bit of an overview of the skills that you need. And this is a great way to demonstrate skill. You can put it on your LinkedIn. I think you get like a little certificate. It's really great. And of course, as a reward for doing a skills challenge, you can get this awesome new sticker. Super exciting. Now, I've talked a little bit about how building projects is the best way to learn, but demoing them is also super exciting. And I know how many people love to show off what they've built to the community. We'd love to have you demo. If you are interested in doing this, we're inviting hackers to do that this Global Hack Week. So you could, if you are successful, be invited to stream and demo your project in a stream just like this, a Today in Global Hack Week, or maybe even the closing ceremony. And you can do that at mlh.link/GHW demo. And that link is also in the chat. So definitely consider that. We'd love to see your projects. Now, we also want to know what we can do to make Global Hack Weeks even better. When you go and watch a live stream or recording, please let us know what you thought of it. You can do that by head along to mlh.link/GHW feedback. That's a tricky one to type without looking. And yeah, we'd love to know what you'd like to see more of, maybe what you'd change, what you loved, so we can keep making Global Hack Weeks even better for you. And with that, I think we've got some time for questions. I think I had one other thing to say, and I've slightly forgotten it. Let me find it. Oh, I think, okay. I think, yeah, I think that's it. If anyone wants to know how many points and things that they're getting, the emails should be coming out. There might be a little bit of a delay this week, so stay tuned. But if you have any questions about that, feel free to throw them at me and I can help you out. But yeah, questions, let me know what you're thinking. Maybe tell me about your project if you're interested. This time is yours to ask me anything you like. I'm just going to scroll up and see if we've had any questions so far. This is Adam Drummond, a famous hacker in the UK. Great to see you, Adam, as always. I am indeed Quinn from Major League Hacking. That's me. That's me. Awesome stuff. Okay, earlier there was an option of adding Global Hack Week schedule to Google Calendar, Outlook, etc. Is that option removed? Unable to find it. I've never seen that before, but that might just be me not being aware of it. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on this one. If my suggestion would be head along to the Discord and ask in one of the channels. You probably don't need to raise a support ticket for this. But if you head along to the Global Hack Week section, you can maybe go to Ask GHW and you can put in any of your questions there. Or you could even ask in like one of the general chats. That's okay too. But I think probably if you ask in the Ask GHW channel, that's where you'll find your answer. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful. I don't know for sure if you can link it directly to Google Calendar. I imagine in the email when you registered, it would potentially have an option there. If there is an option, it would be there. That would be my thought. So maybe check your emails again. What are we hacking today? We've just been through it very quickly. If you want to check it out for yourself, you can head along to the schedule, which is at this link up on the screen now. So ghw.mlh.io/schedule. I think the next stream, the one to watch out for, will be, I don't have it open. Let me pull up the schedule myself. We can all do it together. Okay, the next stream is Figma to Code. So learning how to design and build with Figma Dev Mode. So definitely recommend that. Get the Figma education account and yeah, head along. and learn with Ryan. Okay, what have we got? Any tips for the Midnight Hackathon? I don't have any off the top of my head. I think we've got some like general guidance. Let me see. I think if you search, yeah, I mean, like being familiar with the docs and things will always help you. There is a quick start guide. I'm just trying to find it for you. I think this is the link that you want. Yeah. So if you head along to this link, that will help you out for the Midnight Hackathon. And I'll probably see you there, actually. I think I'll be around for that hackathon, so it should be good. Got some chat about the good old days. You could subscribe to a calendar that copied every event in the week to your personal calendar in the correct time zone. Maybe that's still a thing. I can find out if there's an interest in this. I can find out. I would be surprised if this functionality got completely removed. Okay, so we've got a hacker saying the calendar functionality works. Whenever I pre-register for an event through the schedule, the button appears for you. Okay, yeah, so I mean, obviously like pre-registering for all of the streams and things that you want to head along to is the way to do it. Check in and pre-register before that, and it should all be there for you. Okay, there you go. So you can definitely still add individual events to your calendar. This is maybe the best way because, to be honest, doing every single stream is probably too much. And it's really important that you balance how many streams you're doing and also other things in your life like school or sleep. It's important to stay rested and keep up with the other bits and pieces. So yeah, pick out the ones that you really love. And if you've got loads of time, yeah, head along to quite a lot of them. Would love to see you there. Cool. Okay, any more questions? Looks like we're mostly happy hackers today. Okay, I'll maybe give it another minute and then I think we'll wrap up. The thunder, if anyone's interested, the thunder has stopped where I am. Much to my sadness, I do love a bit of torrential downpour. We are locked in, yes. This is the mentality. No, take breaks, breaks are important. But yeah, I'm glad that people are excited and ready to build. I did indeed have thunder. Yep, I had thunder, torrential downpour. It started just before the stream. I was worried my internet would go out, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I'm in the south of England right now, and it's wet and rainy, completely grey outside, which is very kind of typical UK weather for anyone who's not been. So I do like it though. I like a bit of rain. I think you have to like it, otherwise you just get sad, you know. Okay. Well, thank you all for coming. It's been wonderful, and I will see you, I'm sure, at streams over the rest of Data Global Hack Week. So thanks all for coming. I'm Quinn from MLH, and I will see you later. Bye.